Please.
It's amazing. How's little Zan gonna take care of that fucking kid?
I mean, he's got money.
He probably has money.
Dumb as rocks.
That money goes so fast, though.
Yeah.
Even if you don't make that much money. If you made real money, it still goes like that. Her face gonna be covered in tattoos by the end of the year. That Zan baby is gonna be insane.
Xanadu?
What if he tattooed the baby? Could he get that crazy? It's my baby. It's a
Do
Zan
what I
baby.
want. Xanarchy.
Gang, gang, Xanarchy. He tattooed the baby.
9:14 p.m. Tuesday, February 19th, 2019. Episode number 704 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan, and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Hello, Jonathan. 704. Oh, yeah, dude. America through the eyes of two American Americans. So excited to be here. So fucking lucky to be here with my dog. Hashtag East Hollywood. Hashtag podcast. Hashtag grateful. Signum University. Signum is a nonprofit online higher education institution that was just given approval by the New Hampshire Department of Education to begin offering classes in the state. These classes at this particular university, they focus on Beyond Middle Earth. That's one of your graduate courses.
It's a major.
Tolkien's World of Middle Earth. Okay, so slightly. So at first we went beyond Middle Earth. Then we went into Tolkien's World of Middle Earth. Tolkien in Tradition. I got to take that too. I need those credits. But I also got to take Tolkien in Context. Much different, man. But then there's Tolkien Wars in Middle Earth. So I guess we'll focus just on the troubles that happen.
Middle Earth cuisine.
Middle Earth cuisine. Beowulf through Tolkien.
Okay. What does that mean?
I guess
The book, Beowulf?
the book, but I guess through
the eyes of
Tolkien.
Did he write Beowulf?
TMZ, through the eyes of Tolkien. Tolkien's poetry. The story of the Hobbit. Philosophy in Tolkien. Language in Tolkien.
Tolkienese.
So, Tolkienese, if you will. So this school has a very direct, specific
lineage.
There's some other bullshit that you would love, like Old Norse mythology and fucking,
all very useful
skull
information.
chants, fucking skull chant 101.
Very useful stuff.
Fucking shit, man.
Applicable skills.
Applicable to our world.
To our world.
That we live in. I graduated. Summa cum Tolkien. How's your fucking college, dog?
It's a non-profit. What does that mean?
I guess it's just one of those
not
fucking
for profit.
Not for profit. Not for knowledge. Or actually all for knowledge. I mean, if you want to get down, people love to get down with Tolkien. This is fucking right up Amir's alley. He might be fucking moving to fucking Nashua. Amir went to Nashua? Yeah, he quit the Voids. He's got his master's thesis in Tolkienese.
He's doing translation.
He's doing translations of all the works. That's a pretty crazy university right there.
What does the name have anything to do with that?
Signum, I didn't even, it must mean, in Old Norse, signum shall mean knowledge. Okay. Is this real? Yes, Middle Earth is real, you child. We can learn a lot about the conflict.
Because if that's Middle Earth, what is this Earth called? Topple Earth? Top Earth?
That's Middle Earth. What are we?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Right Earth?
You can answer
Left
that
Earth.
in Tolkien's geography.
2.5 years into this.
If you take this course for 3 years, you can find out the name of where you live. Fuck, man. Mom, I'm going to college, Mom and Dad.
Finally.
You will pay.
You shall pay.
You shall pay. I'm going to university.
For women attempting to keep a healthy weight after menopause, the American Heart Association has a simple message. Choose water over diet drinks. A study published in Stroke, a journal of the AHA, says women age 50 and above who consume more than one artificially sweetened drink a day are significantly more likely to have a stroke, a heart attack, and an early death. Even women with no history of heart disease or diabetes are considerably more vulnerable to increased health risks if they drink multiple diet beverages a day. The results of the study, which examined data on 81,714 women ages 50 to 79.
Do you like that? Is that
It's
enough?
very good.
Okay.
50 to 79, tracked for an average of 11.9 years. I mean, this is hefty.
Yeah.
Beginning in the mid to late 90s, may come as a blow to those trying to fend off weight by choosing low-calorie sodas.
Okay. So as a heads up.
Topo Chico, not fucking DMD.
Well, Diet Coke, it's all that advertising they did, those hunky construction workers, and it really wasn't that Diet Coke spot?
I don't remember.
That guy Lucky Vanus, was that his name? At fucking.
I mean, I'm sure you're right. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm
guy.
sure you're spot
He was like
on.
a hunky construction
He's
worker,
like-
and they're all in the window like hunk, like spilling Pepsi on their blouses. Oh, Pamela,
Hunk.
get the Topo Chico, get this Diet Coke out, hunk. Spun it. Right, they were catcalling him. That's when we fucking turned those tables.
Yeah.
Me too. Lucky Vanos looked up. That's his name. Why would I have that in my head if that?
Because you're a fucking psychopath. You're a certifiable crazy
No,
person.
they only did this study this was just
people that
this
watched
was
that
just-
Lucky Vanos. We're
just-
lucky part of the Lucky Vanos fan
yeah,
club.
in the-
81,000 women, all members of the Lucky Vanos.
Oh, I know Lucky. I'm in this Facebook, the Lucky Vanos Facebook page. I'm moderator. This study was just for women though, so we not.
Yes.
Although I'm telling you got to try to kick that soda. The fucking diet, that fucking soda is not good. Not good for you.
No.
But how about just some water? Put some lemon in it. Oh yeah. See, look at that.
Right there.
Lucky Vanos. Let me make sure.
Is he alive? Is he still with us?
He passed. Lucky Vanos Diet Coke. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, there's a woman right there. She's like pulling her glasses down, like whoa, doing a little Doc Hollywood. Whoa. Got my pull
Through
my
the
shit,
Venetians,
yeah,
like-
through the Venetian, like Nagel. Boop. There he is. Work. Where are the lucky ones? Wanky. You got to get off that fucking soda. You got to maybe, but that's just one a day. You're gonna have Diet Coke. You're gonna have one with breakfast, one with lunch, and one with dinner. And if one a day,
Well, so
increases risk-
where's the study that says people that have regular soda are, I mean, what's worse?
It's, yeah, are they saying that it's worse because it is diet?
Because the
Well, what if
artificial
you-
sweeteners are bad for you.
Or maybe, yeah, if you were drinking like Mexican Coke and you were getting fucking cane sugar sent to you. I live in Nebraska, but I have my friend. I got a Connect, the plug down in fucking Tijuana, ships me fucking cane sugar Coke. So I'm great.
Yeah, I would be curious to know which is considered worse.
That's a good question. I wish they told us that in this study with all these women over all these years. Not men, but I guess, yeah, because until we had a fucking Coke Zero or a fucking Pepsi Max, like, men weren't allowed. Men were scoffed at if they tried to drink a diet drink.
Yeah, sissies.
Yeah. It wasn't until we came up, we knew how to market to them.
Zero.
Zilch. Not diet. Zilcherino. It's not your daddy's Diet Coke. What is it? It's Zerorino. Coke Zerlino. Drink it. Drink up. I'll have one of those.
Does anyone have a? No, nobody came up with a diet soda called Zilch. Somebody should have done that.
Someone can
Zilch
still,
is a great.
Someone can still do that.
Someone will.
888-842-2357.
Zilch is a great name for a no
Would you
zero
drink a
calories,
zero calorie beverage called Zilch?
no vitamins, no sugar,
No.
no calories,
No water.
no water,
The Zilch is delicious.
no taste, no flavor. Zilch.
75 years old this year. The longest running public service advertising campaign in the United States.
Smokey the Bear.
Fuck yeah! By the U.S. Forest Service, although it's funny you say Smokey the Bear. I say Smokey the Bear. His name is Smokey Bear. That's his official name.
Oh, I thought it's not Yogi the Bear though. It's Yogi Bear, right?
It's no Yogi the Bear.
Is it?
Yeah, no. It's Yogi Bear. It's
Smokey the Bear?
It's
Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear. But he's really Smokey the Bear, right? Maybe it's in 1952 there was a popular song where they added the, and so people but his real name, his Christian name
Is Smokey.
on his passport, on his birth certificate is Smokey Bear.
Smokey Josiah Bear.
Smokey Jedediah the Bear. Now, in 1944, Smokey says care will prevent 9 out of 10 forest fires. And then 3 years later, in 1947,
Only
it became
you.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Exactly, Jonathan. In 2001, it became
Only you
can prevent forest fires. They had to take out the remember, I guess, because people just got dumber.
They didn't know what that word meant.
What, remember? What? How does it go? Fuck it. Bam. It's a tall thing of leaves. Bam. So it's only you can prevent forest fires. Now, Smokey Bear, who is he voiced by since 2008? They kicked back off commercials and PSAs
Will
online.
Sasso.
Will, that's a fucking amazing call. That's amazing.
Who is it?
Fuck.
Who does it?
It's Sam Elliott. But Will Sasso would be a great Smokey
strong
Bear.
second.
Next time I see Will Sasso, I'm going to say, you should be Smokey Bear. Now, this is a little fun fact for you.
These have all been fun facts so far.
Sam Elliott and Smokey Bear were born on the same day, August 9th, 1944.
Both Leos.
Isn't that crazy? The day that Sam Elliott came into this world, gruff, was the first day that they debuted Smokey Bear. Now, Sam Elliott almost lost his home in the Woolsey fire in Malibu, which would have been not a fun fact.
No.
If Smokey Bear was like standing in front of his fucking house like, what the fuck?
I thought I told y'all.
I told y'all.
Do we know how that started?
I don't know if we know how it
We
started.
don't think we know.
So yeah, that's but Will Sasso, amazing.
So stupid.
That's amazing.
I talked years ago about how I was like moderately obsessed with him when he was in his
With like Mad TV?
Mad TV days, and I saw him on Sunset Boulevard when I used to at the old Future Music, and he was outside, and I like
Did you go up and
walked
say
out
something
and
to
like
him?
said
This
something
is-
to him, and I like freaked him out, and he like
You like bugged out to Will Sasso. That's fucking weird, man. Hey, Bill. I mean, Will. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up already. Anyway, crazy. Hey, you ever think about it?
My
do
dad was
voiceovers?
my dad was on
shit.
Night Court.
My dad was a guy too. You're a guy. Come to my house.
Yeah, I was very excited to meet him, and he didn't respond too well to my.
Didn't, huh?
I
You
don't
saw
know.
him again. Would you try again?
Fuck no, I've seen him since. Fuck
You have
that
seen-
guy.
you just
That
were
was
like,
it.
That was it. That was your one chance. Yeah, I blew it, but fuck you for not making me put me at ease. You should have seen how fucking flustered I was and fucking done something about it.
Should have come over to my house.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right there on fucking Sunset, huh?
Yeah. He was funny.
Damn. Get all the celebs, right? On Sunset Strip.
Back then.
Kidding me?
Toy.
Oh,
Pre 9/11 toy.
pre 9/11 toy.
Forget it.
Forget about it. I mean, that's fucking. Who's up in there? Fucking Primus.
You name
fucking.
it. Primus Tarantino.
I mean,
You name it.
Claypool. What's going on here? Claypool, Tarantino, Larroquette, Sasso, Elliott. I can't forget you. Or, let me see you. Here's your Academy Award for appearing in a film for less than 3 minutes.
Is he nominated?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be.
Right?
I mean, he makes me cry if he does anything.
When he's smoking, only you can.
I did it.
Only you can fuck Will Sasso. In the award for being in a movie for less than 17 seconds and being nominated. Literally is in a scene, goes away,
Leaves.
leaves the country, maybe. Definitely the film, definitely the multiplex. 2 hours later,
Shows up at
shows
SNL.
up at SNL. It's like, what's this, Lady Gaga? Whoa, hear the way he said it? All gruff?
Give him an Oscar.
Give him an award. Weird.
Anthropologists at the University of Oxford have discovered what they believe to be 7 universal moral rules. Previous studies have looked at some of these rules in some places, but none has looked at all of them in a large representative sample of societies. The present study, published in Current Anthropology, is the largest and most comprehensive cross-cultural survey of morals ever conducted.
Okay.
The team from Oxford's Institute of Cognitive and Evolutionary Anthropology analyzed ethnographic accounts of ethics from 60 societies, comprising over 600,000 words from over 600 sources.
I mean, this is definitive as far as I'm concerned.
The rules: help your family, help your group, return favors, be brave, defer to superiors, divide resources fairly, and respect others' property. These were found in a survey of 60 cultures from all around the world.
Whoa. One more time. What are they?
Help your family.
You got to help your family, right? I mean, I guess you don't. What if you don't like your family? What if your family is not a good family?
You swap them out then.
Or I guess you find, that's how you find a different tribe. You
Find a different family.
family.
Rule number one.
Rule number
Find
one.
a different family.
Audition your own family. Put them on tape. Get together.
Polaroid them.
Put them on tape. Rewatch that audition. Decide if you like that.
The rules are: help your family, help your group.
Help your group makes sense.
Social circle.
Around
So
you
your
wanna-
family first, then your group. Return favors.
That seems, a yin and a yang, a tit for tat. Oh, you did that you picked me up at the airport? You know what I'm going to do for you?
I'm going to
I'll
send
call
you an
a
Uber.
shuttle. I'm going to call it for you. I'll do it for you, though.
Be brave,
Be brave. That's a moral? What?
I guess.
What is that?
Defer to superiors.
I don't know about that. Maybe to elder? I don't know. Superiors?
I mean,
That can be what's wrong with a lot of shit. If you just blindly defer to your superior,
that's a good point.
who's an imbecile, a sexist imbecile.
That's a very good point.
So, I mean, that's not helping.
Divide resources fairly.
I love that.
Love that. No one's doing it, but okay.
Oh my God, Jonathan.
Respect others' property. Also not being done all that much.
I mean, what's property, man? So what's mine is yours. Mi casa es tu casa. Well, it doesn't literally mean like you find out when I'm not here and then you break in. Yeah, that's not happening. But it's pretty universal. Those are simple tenets as a society. No man is an island. We're raising this. It takes a village, Jonathan. I don't think we're doing that.
Not
Respect other people's property. Be brave? What does that even mean? I mean, I don't want to get too brave. I don't want to I want to help out, but want me to go in that building? It's like on fire. Be brave. It's universal. But yeah, the building's on fire.
Is that universal?
So I don't know these people. You want me to burn? White pants? I have white pants? No, you don't care. You don't care about soot. Be brave. That's a pretty bold proclamation.
I mean, it's also a boiled down. I mean, it probably
What does it
means
really
different
mean?
things in different cultures. So they've
I
had
let
to,
people go in traffic.
defer to
That's a
superiors is
bravery.
probably it's a bizarre terminology that sort of could be maybe from everything boiled down. But what a superior might mean in different places might be, like you're saying, like elders, people who have more responsibility than you do, but then maybe not exactly people in power, because those, are often not good people.
No,
bad
people
in a lot of situations, in a lot of cultures.
You're not being very brave today.
You don't seem to be terribly brave today.
What's the last time you're brave? I guess society doesn't really allow maybe
Bravery?
it does. Bravery. I don't even know what, I mean.
You don't know what it means.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
I just mean, how are they defining? What's the definition of bravery? Could you just tell me that?
Giving
and I'll
you
tell
that right now.
If I'm doing that.
Courageous behavior.
Courageous? Oh my God.
Courageous behavior or character.
The way he went into Starbucks and ordered for all of us.
synonyms
Courageous.
are courage, courageousness, pluck,
Moxie.
pluckiness, braveness, valor, fearlessness,
Valor. Valor.
intrepidity.
I got a salad at Sweet Green. Came home and watched fucking TV. Ooh, brave.
Intrepidness, nerve,
Nerve.
daring, audacity, boldness,
Daring. Bold.
dauntlessness,
God damn.
doubtlessness, stout-heartedness, hardihood,
No.
manfulness,
Ooh.
heroism,
Heroism.
heroism,
When's the last time you were a fucking hero?
gallantry, backbone, spine, spirit,
Stop.
spiritedness, mettle, determination, fortitude, resolve, resolution, grit, spunk, gutsiness, gameness,
Gameliness.
gameliness,
Showed much bravery today.
ballsiness, moxie, cojones.
I drove into work. I designed the website for the hardware store. It was quite courageous. And I showed a gallantry not known to man. I stopped home at the Outback Steakhouse for wife and family. Ordered shed food, drove it home, and we ate the ribs. Hero. I don't know. No. Nah. Not. You saved the date? March 16th, 2019?
That little
Can you save the date? What's going on there?
LRH, HBD.
Celebrate the life and legacy of mankind's greatest friend. L. Ron Hubbard's birthday celebration 2019 at the Dolby Theater. I believe that's where the fucking Academy Awards are this weekend. RSVP 323-953-3200. Just tell him UID sent ya. Just put
20%
Put in the promo code
Cheese
UID
plate.
and get like 60 years of surveillance on your fucking apartment. Fuck, I shouldn't have called. It'll be funny if we call. It won't be. The second your fucking name comes up on that caller ID, bye-bye, garbage going through forever. Operation Clam Bake, you fucked. So I'll be there celebrating the life and legacy of mankind's greatest fraud friend. Fuck that up. And as a keynote speaker, I probably shouldn't fuck that up.
Probably not.
And where's David's wife? Again, we ask. Where is David Miscavige's wife? We still ask.
She missing?
Oh, God, she's been gone. She's been a fucking internment camp working. If she's still here with us. This is going to be a fucking amazing night. We're inspiring source presentations, global achievements, universal of ideal orgs, the LRH birthday game 2019 winners, and much, 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 much more. Much, much, much more. Watch Erica Christensen and Michael Pena maybe do a little one-act play. Bravo!
What do you think a ticket for that party costs?
Probably about $3,500 a pop, right?
I don't know.
Probably a lot. How much fun do you think fucking the T-Dog's going to have up in there? Travolta. How much dancing do you think he'll do that night?
Yeah.
Who do you think will dance more? Tom Cruise or John Travolta? Which T-Dog?
Which T-Dog will do more celebrating?
That's going to be insane. T-Rex versus T-Dog and a one-on-one. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah! People dying. Oh, my God. Two greats. Amazing night.
Yeah.
Amazing philosophy. Amazing tech. As we, in 2019... we need to expand consciousness. The planet needs it. And so right there, you have a date to celebrate mankind's greatest fucking friend. The greatest. That man is mankind's greatest amigo. Is everything going to be okay there? Yeah. You can drive by there, too. Go right down L. Ron Hubbard Way in the range. And watch how many fucking GPSs get when you pull up a red light. Some slides under them. Boop. Fucking Sea Org comes in. Tracking. Bye. Oh, man. People, we're all doing our best, right? Whatever it takes to get to fucking tomorrow. Fight to see another day.
I mean, that's a lot of people up in there.
That's a lot of beautiful fucking people. that are fucking on levels that we could only. I mean, they've reached OT levels that we laugh about because we know there's no way we can achieve them.
Right.
And yet you'll have a theater, 5,000 people that can essentially heal on site. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, essentially we're talking about biomagnetic wound healing. Essentially. Think I tore my ACL. Or did you?
Get
Think
back
about
out
it. Think about it. It's gone. Healed.
Back out on the dance floor.
Bye. Dancing again. Oh, God. Can we just drive in there and arrest all of them? Or is that there's no way to do that? They haven't done anything wrong. Or have they?
I don't. That is for someone else to
decide?
No, because I don't know.
LAPD? Who do
I
we
wish.
call? Homeland Security? Who do we call? Justice Department? Who do we call?
If you're lactose intolerant, counting calories, or trying to fill your kitchen with gluten-free foods, you'll soon be able to use your smartphone to scan a grocery store shelf and pinpoint items that specifically meet your dietary needs. Swiss technology company Scandit expects some U.S. grocery stores to roll out the new feature in the next 6 to 9 months. Shoppers at those supermarkets will be able to narrow down what they're looking for in an app similar to how they filter products when buying and browsing online. Retailers can decide what types of information they want to offer. When customers open the store app, they will see different categories such as lactose or nut-free and can click on what they're interested in. Then, when they aim their smartphones at a grocery case, icons will pop up on the device's screen, hovering over items that meet their dietary requirements.
Really meets their fucking augmented reality requirements. Because if you're going to get me to leave the house,
You better give me a 3D show.
You better augment something. I better see a hologram cow talking to me. This is from me. My milk came from me. And then you pet the fucking augmented cow. Hi, cow. You're a big, beautiful cow. You make good milk. And then you buy it. You could. I mean, call me fucking old-fashioned. Call me lazy. Sometimes you can just fucking... It's so crazy, this thing I learned to do like so long ago. It's called read. And so then I just read. Or you could just like close your eyes, let your robo-child walk you around the supermarket while he holds out your fucking Scandit app with your VR on because you're in the Seychelles. Fuck Tulum. Now I'm in the Seychelles. Look at me. I'm a fucking inspo fit. I'm on fucking... Look at me. I'm on the beach. Mommy, we're in Ralph's. Ah, fuck. Stupid robo-child, shut up. Mommy's in the Seychelles. It does make it convenient. It's like the fucking fridges. You take a picture.
Certainly for things, I
my
mean,
smart fridge told me I
very
was
helpful
missing
for
this.
allergy stuff, I would suppose, because that can get pretty, that can be pretty far down the ingredient list, of things that are like
peanut vapor.
I want to know
putting
that
peanut vapor in everything. What even is that? You'll find out.
when you open that box.
Open that can up with your kids. Open a can of peanut vapor on that ass, kid.
Close your throat right up.
Oh, man. Shut you up. Put a little tussin on there and some fucking peanut vape. Some minor league baseball stadium has totally outright, banned peanuts. And then just
Everyone
was reading comments. You motherfucking socialist Bernie bro freaks. It's just like, we can't have anything. We cannot have a thing. You're a stupid fucking kid. What about me and my peanuts? I'm a fucking fiend. Ooh, I get big boners when I eat peanuts and I love to watch baseball with my big boner. I'm literally every comment. Fucking America, libtards. It was just like, what the fuck?
It has nothing to do with that.
You pussy fucking commie. My child
is going
to die. Yeah, but I can't get a boner without watching baseball and eating peanuts. At this minor league ballpark, dog. Yeah. Friday Night Lights. I mean, every fucking comment. Here we go again. Thanks, Hillary. Like, Christ almighty. Give him an inch. What? It's unbelievable.
I was just down in Arizona for the Tucson Gem Show, which was
That's when you should have had your fucking gun with you, because that's when shit can pop off.
they are
That's rattlesnake country. Kidding
they
me?
are gunned up down there. I'll tell you what, they're gunned
You
up.
can't be around that many gems and jewels without having a piece.
Well, that, but just in general, just the
Okay.
state in general is very, very, very
Proud.
gun proud. And I mean, I did go in, I went into like a Cabela's down there, not a Cabela's, but like a Wilderness Emporium or something, like basically Cabela's,
Amazing.
an outdoor
Huge.
superstore,
Yeah. See, your people.
30-foot fucking ceilings,
Yeah.
like
800-foot canoe.
holy shit,
That was Jesus' canoe. You didn't know that. It's in the New Testament. Okay.
the New Testament.
2.0.
So, you know, there's some good Carhartt and stuff, like
Thick
some
quality, good quality.
good quality stuff here and there, you know, but then it just like at
Just
one point
morphed
the
into-
store turns into like all camo.
Yeah,
like
like,
it
whoa.
just you move into the section and
Suddenly-
all of a sudden you can't
Yeah.
differentiate anything. It's just everything
You're
is
all lost.
camo, and then you wiggle through the
None of them.
aisles and you come out and now you're in
You're in the forest.
gun section.
Oh, okay.
And the gun section, there was
section.
like, I mean, the store was
Like
huge,
9,000
and there was
guns.
like no one in there.
Yeah.
And then in the back, there was like 400 people lined up, gun salesmen, literally like all the way
Oh, like,
down,
Okay.
just, and it's just mothers, fathers, children, all the way, all ages, all the way down the line. Every single one of them, like,
Yeah, let me see
you
the
know,
scope. Yeah.
yeah.
Bro, don't cheese. Put that down. Fuck that, man.
And
They saw you. They were like, yeah, he has a.
no one would talk to me.
Okay. They saw.
I figured they were going to see me and think like, you
here's
know,
here he is.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah,
like,
here we go. Come on, Phil. That's Jack Robertson. He's a long lost fucking.
showing me fucking over under fucking shotguns and shit. But they didn't. No one would deal with me.
Fuck.
Because I was. I mean,
What'd you have on?
softly in the market. What did I have on?
Did you were dressed for the area?
No, I was
You
just.
didn't have the clothes on you had on in L.A. and then drive the fucking RV.
You
and
mean
then
like
get
a
there.
pink steal your face T-shirt? and
Totally.
shit? No,
Yeah.
I was like in
your
a
fucking
flannel
jeans,
and
like rolled up and like fucking slip-on Vans. Hey, bros! Like what the fuck? Pink fleece sweatshirt.
Get 'em.
This is the right place, right? I don't know. You tell me. So you geared up. You fucking.
I wasn't geared up. I didn't pick an outfit because I was going to the wilderness in
Let me put on
I
my
will next time.
closet. This is my wilderness.
No, I mean I
emporium.
was in a flannel and jeans. I
Perfect.
looked normal.
Perfect.
I didn't feel like I stuck out.
Okay.
I may have a
sensed
bit.
it, though.
They sensed it. But the best thing was, as I'm standing there and perusing, at a certain point, I just sort of take the opportunity to be able to be standing and not have to deal with a salesman directly because they won't speak to me. So I just kind of take like 8 inches back and just sort of listen to the conversation that's happening. And there's one dude that's working there, younger dude, you know, hunting enthusiast, talking about a rifle, and you know, the family's looking for a small caliber hunting rifle for their daughter.
6-year-old.
So he's talking about a rifle. I mean, he was totally, you know, informative and being, you know, regular, you know, normal. And then there's another one, and he's talking, and then this older dude is talking to this couple, and all I hear is like, "Yep, I know."
Oh, no,
He's
what do
like,
you- oh,
and then
shit.
and he's like, you know, Trump though, he's been selling guns. Trump's selling guns. He loves to sell guns. And I was like listening. And he's like, you know, we've been doing real well. And he was like, and he was gonna call a state of emergency and really kick it up into overdrive. But Nancy Pelosi, she blocked it. And
Oh, my
like,
God.
it was just
Here we go.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is just, and like everyone like. You know, just a lot of like, yeah, a lot of that, you know, a lot of like, what are y'all like
What are you guys talking about?
chuckling about, you know? Pelosi.
Ugh.
It's just-
Kamala Harris. What? What do you guys? Pocahontas.
yeah.
You're like, I'm just gonna back right out here.
I mean, it's always been a state that's been pretty
down,
gun,
right?
Pretty gun. Well, there's a few reasons for that too when you really think about it.
Fuck, when we were in Phoenix, I was just fucking having vegan cupcakes and just.
Well, Phoenix is a
You know.
metropolitan area. I mean, you
Okay.
get a little bit outside of that, but I mean,
What
also you get into even the outskirts of Phoenix, and you're going to start seeing some heavy duty,
idea.
truck and gun types. But one thing about it is living in the desert, you have a few things. You do have wild animal threats. You have packs of coyotes. You have snakes and shit like that. But I think also it's the isolation that these people feel as though that they are far enough away from help that if something was to happen, that
wait 35 minutes for them to show up.
Exactly. And so you have a place that is definitely more suited for personal protection and maybe a little bit more called for. That being said, there is obviously some other enthusiasm and motivation transpiring at the moment that it is not rooted in that concept. It comes from another place, and that's what I'm sort of like, what is it like? And it is the belief that somebody very much wants to come and get their guns from them.
Okay.
That's what it is. That someone wants to come and in a way that's true. I mean, there is a gigantic movement in this country to try to regulate that.
Me and Cory Booker knock on your door. Excuse me, we'd have to say a word with you.
Just give me a couple of these.
Give me all of them. Sorry, new rules.
And they don't like that, and it panics them. It's panic.
Panic.
And that is a bad place to operate from, no matter what one would say. That the decisions one makes while panicking,
total duress and panic.
But it's just funny because obviously they're creating the yang of that panic. They're creating another panic in others that are like, why are these people amassing these weapons and what's to stop them from using them in bad ways. It's wild though. It feels different.
Like the Wild West?
It's a little Wild Westy, I would say. And there's part of that I really like, and there's part of it that scares the absolute shit out of me. So I don't know. I guess you could say that about here too. I mean,
oh God, yeah.
About LA, you know, something absolutely beautiful and fascinating about it, and something that's absolutely like off the Richter scale, fucking psychotic. Anyway,
anywho, we're going to be doing a show in Detroit at the Magic Bag on June 22nd. So as I mentioned the Qdoba in our last episode.
Got that.
Keeping abreast of things
Possible
going on.
Taco.
In the area in Oakland, which I guess is Oakland University, sort of Rochester, Auburn Hills. I don't really know too much. That's what it said when I looked up. So Auburn Hills used to be where the Palace was. Detroit Pistons. So a little bit further out from Detroit is Oakland University in Michigan. And notable alum Curtis Armstrong will be donating collectibles from his illustrious 30-year film career in movies, television, giving all of his papers, boxes filled with annotated scripts, behind-the-scenes photos, contracts, interviews, press clippings that he's housed over the years. I said Curtis Armstrong. So now you will say...
Who's Curtis Armstrong?
No, you'll tell me all of these. If he's donating all of his personal papers as an alum of Oakland University, you must know it's the great Curtis Armstrong, who played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh. He's in Ray, too, right?
Dog.
He was in Ray. He was nominated for an Oscar in Ray.
Right, I was in Crossroads. So great. Fuck. Wow. Cool. Here's fucking 30 years of your annotated script for Booger. In this scene, I thought about my name being Booger, so I picked my nose. Was not in the script.
What else was not Better Off Dead? Oh, it was. Yeah. Give me my $2. He's
famous. Took us a little while to, maybe not that famous. I would think that maybe
not a household name.
Not a household name. Don't want your papers then. Don't need them. We're old as fuck, And we're piecing together what he's in. What is a 20-year-old at Oakland University when you say, how about, you remember Moonlighting? And the 19-year-old says, what? Moonlighting.
You mean Moonlight, the movie?
Moonlight, great film. Won the Oscar? Didn't? No, Moonlighting with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis?
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd? She was on Sybil? Oh, Curtis, what? 1984? What? What are you going to do? He's a famous alum of the school, so he's donating his entire career so we can...
Just after we watched the Marie Kondo show, and he was like, fuck, I got to get rid of this stuff.
Like, I got to clean this up. This brings me no joy.
So maybe...
Because I'm thinking back to when it was joyful. Now it's grinding. I'm grinding out VO work right now. Can't get a call back from my fucking agent. No, he works. He's worked like...
Yeah, he works.
Consistently. But let's fucking slow down. I'm donating my papers to my alma mater. And what the fuck does that mean? Annotated scripts and photographs behind the scenes. Behind the scenes of Revenge of the Nerds? Whatever. Listen, the school's excited. It was in the paper. They brought it. Did it. Ah, yes. I remember walking this campus before I was booger. My pre-booger days. I was a boy with a dream. You guys want to fucking get wasted tonight? No, we're all going to the library to go through the papers of Curtis Armstrong. I don't know.
Hey, you guys want to get wasted tonight?
Oh, man.
Speaking of universities, Yale University has some new research out. It shows that depression can physically change a person's brain,
Definitely, right? Maybe.
hastening an aging effect
Oh, God.
that might leave them more susceptible to illnesses associated with old age.
Sweet. So, great. So the depression that cripples you now
Will cripple you
us,
ultimately.
will really, at no point can
Stop.
you say it gets better. Doesn't matter what Dan tells
Gets
you.
worse.
It's going to get worse because all of this time in your 20s and 30s and 40s with the depression, it's done something to your brain irreparably. So when you're in your 70s, and
It'll be
maybe
like
at
you're
least
in
you
your
could just
90s.
give up and just
It'll feel
you
like,
feel like you're in your 90s. So how was fucking life? How did it work out? Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Dad. Great. So that's just what we've built here. Sweet.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So you're depressed, but then when you get older, you have a lot of complications because of the depression. It did something.
Physically.
Neurons
Changed.
got changed and shit.
Shifted you around.
Shifted your shit. And so now you're wicked depressed. Because at least back then,
You were just
you were young.
imagining depression.
No, you weren't.
I mean, you were
It's
depressed, but you were
happening.
thinking about terrible things that you couldn't control. But now you
Yeah.
actually have
Now you have no
physical
control.
ailments from
Yeah.
that depression.
And you
that
just peed yourself.
you're 60.
Yeah, and the fucking cable's out. There's nobody to call. Great. And now what? Sweet. Oh, the internet's out. Okay, cool. Oh, so can't go on the internet? I'll just, I'll watch him. Oh, fuck. Power's
Wait,
out. No
I
movies.
don't watch
Okay.
that.
All right. I feel itchy. I'm very itchy right now. Fuck. It's been a tough 50, 60 years.
Really?
Really, if you think about it. Ooh, shit. Mild ups, most downs. Very tough. Not right. What it was? Do we supposed to do anything? Is there anything?
Don't be depressed.
Yeah, I guess, but that's
What?
that's tough.
Tough. Especially without the aid of drugs that will also give you health problems probably as life goes on.
Do you think they'll think they're doing something? Or
What?
will do something? You think the drugs that you're on now might fucking have a negative effect later?
Oh, definitely.
Great. Do they tell you that?
I think it's pretty much a no.
It's understood?
Yeah, I think it's understood that there'll be some sort of
Probably
some fallout from that. You know,
In what kind of a way?
Like
Brain chemistry or physical?
brain chemistry probably either getting fucked up or being permanently wired to not really be able to deal with ever return to a normal function without the drugs.
Aid of something.
But also just I'm sure it's probably tough on your liver and kidneys.
Maybe just okay. Great. All right.
I don't know.
Well, there you have it. See you when you're 70.
See you when you're 70. I don't know. I just, it's, what do you,
I don't know.
I mean, you're definitely picking what you think might be the the lesser of two evils.
You got to get through
in
today,
those situations.
right? You got to get to tomorrow.
That's part of it. Even that is, do you?
Meaning?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get to
Why?
tomorrow.
I mean, that's an issue.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have
Being
to.
convinced that that's a necessity or that that's important.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
that's.
saying personally. I can't speak for anybody
I
else.
mean, I agree with you, but
Okay.
but where is it that we? Just because, for the simple sake that being alive is better than being dead? Is that what you mean, or is there some value in it that actually? Because I'm not convinced that there's value in the cumulative, I'm not trying to be.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying that. I don't know.
Can I read you a Dear Mamie?
Sure.
I'm a young professional working as a banker at a local branch. I have been going to the same therapist for nearly 3 years and adore her. She has helped me beyond words. Here lies my issue. I'm technically stalking her. My therapist banks where I work. I have access to her accounts and check daily, observing her spending habits.
Oh, man. This is rich.
I'm also privy to her personal information, address, date of birth, social security number, although I have not searched for her home. Well,
You don't have to search for it. You have the fucking
it's
address right there.
Huge, big,
You
bold
just haven't
print.
gone there. You mean I haven't
I
driven?
haven't sat in front of it
haven't
all night
killed her
from
in it.
midnight to 6 drinking coffee like they do in Point Break. I am mortified by my behavior, yet I find myself unable to stop. It gives me insight into who she is as a person, which makes me feel close to her. Oh, this is a film, right? Right here. This is a
Very
fucking movie.
Great.
Yeah, anyway, fuck. We'll just give us producer credit, whoever ends up writing this. This is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Opens on, fade in, session. Ooh. Cut to, at work, staring. I can't talk to anyone about this, though I feel it's abhorrent behavior. Help. From secretive searcher. Nothing you can do.
Well, there's something you can do.
You can what?
Go to another therapist and start seeing that therapist about the therapist that you're stalking.
What happens, though, if you do that, and then you're at work in a couple weeks, and then that therapist, fucking shit, that's a small town, there's only you got Chase, B of A, what
Me,
the
Wells
fuck?
Fargo, it's just me.
Work, what do you want from me?
It's 33.3% chance she's going to bank here.
Shit.
That's what you need. You need therapy about your therapy.
So you got to see a second therapist to discuss what's going on with the first therapist.
To discuss, yeah. Yeah. And that doesn't mean you stop going to the therapist that you're stalking.
Or do you mind fuck your therapist?
What do you mean?
Well, if you knew people only use their debit card. What if you, for the entire week that you haven't seen your therapist, you know every single thing that this person did or bought, and then you pepper in things that you did, your life, that correlates with theirs to the point that it's so
Kismet.
unnerving that
she
the person's
blows.
not
That she
saying
blows.
anything. That's what I'm really trying to say.
I mean, he adores her, so he's in love with his therapist. I mean, it's
Oh,
safe.
It's a guy that wrote this.
Is it not?
I don't know. I never said.
I mean, whoever it is in love with this therapist,
Okay.
regardless of gender. This is that you're infatuated with this person.
You could be like, maybe you found that they went to sort of a French bakery a little bit out of the way, and then so I'm with Jim and we're fighting at this little bakery that I love to go to.
My favorite.
My favorite place. I always get hollandaise and baguettes and so much that the therapist starts to think, is this my soulmate? That's what you do. That's what you do. Any movie they went to. Yeah, so I had gotten in a fight with Jim. I wanted to unwind, so I went to...
How long? They've been going to the therapist for 3 years. They've been doing this for how much of those 3 years?
Is that what
I wonder if there's... I mean, if the relationship is important enough to you to... I mean, I think the
Why don't we just let it ride for a minute and just see what's up?
I mean, just keep doing it?
Keep doing it.
I think you want to stop doing it.
You do? How do you stop? It's impossible.
That's why you got to go to the other therapist.
For your addiction for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Every single transaction.
I
Basically,
think
to follow
going
them.
to another therapist about it, as stupid as that sounds, is actually maybe a good idea. It sounds absolutely insane. But if you went to another professional and were like, here's the deal. This has been a very productive situation, but so much so that I've gotten it. I mean, I know that therapist would probably try to report you to the police, but there's nothing illegal, I don't think, has happened. There's been a privacy violation, obviously. If they were to confide in their therapist that they've been doing this, it would cease it would immediately cease the relationship would stop
I
immediately.
can only think about this film.
It's a very good idea.
Warner Brothers and Catherine Bigelow present you a study in stalking. The film is called The Patient. You'd know everything. Every little thing.
Not every little thing, but
pretty much all of it.
A lot of stuff.
You see, they got that. Oh, they were on Chewy.com. Ordered some things. I guess I'll pepper that into this week's session. Oh my God! I had to talk to customer service. It's crazy. At Chewy, you know Chewy.com. You've ever heard of it? Yeah, I've used Chewy. Oh, I didn't know.
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow. Warner Brothers present The Patient.
I think it's...
How do we make the therapist male or female? Do we make the patient male or female? I say Bradley Cooper's the therapist, Jennifer Lawrence is the patient.
Great. Terrible, but great.
Okay. Bradley Cooper's about to get married to Lady Gaga. And Jennifer Lawrence must use what she's learned from the bank to infiltrate, to break up these nuptials. And she'll stop at
So
nothing.
it's on like a single white female kind of tip.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got everything. Cryptocurrency.
I think...
yoga. Oh, I didn't know you go to this studio? So out of the way. It's so funny. I never would have known that you went to this particular studio.
I empathize with this person for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Because the table's done turned, the hunter became the hunted.
I feel for this person's situation. It's very difficult to live, to self-moderate.
It's impossible.
And so in a situation like that, obviously it's not the therapist's fault for banking at this place, but at the same time, it's very difficult for somebody for the curiosity of the opportunity to know more than you would be allowed to know about a person who you are preoccupied with. When you can do that in a way that is not dangerous,
Yeah.
I suppose. That you're not breaking into their home when they're not there and tiptoeing around their fucking apartment, or that you're not.
That's the act is such a violation.
It is a violation, but it is not the same thing
No,
as doing something like that.
but speaking for Jennifer Lawrence, if you were to do that, if you had access to someone's banking, you could. If you saw every time somebody used their debit card over the course of a week, a month, you would be all up in that person's fucking life. Every place they eat, everywhere they go, everywhere they buy something, everything that they get on Amazon, everything delivered, you would get a real solid picture of somebody.
And so what are you saying?
Saying that Warner Brothers and Catherine Bigelow present The Patient.
No, I think that I mean, you have a gross boundary issue here, that the person cannot differentiate the magnitude of the therapy and the results of that work with the individual on the other side of that, and that they've attributed the effect of that work to the person on the other end of that, to the therapist, which is, I mean, that's maybe a bit of that you're maybe a little bit off course already there, because I mean, the stuff is made to work if it's done correctly, regardless of,
who says really what.
But the worry I would have is that this person, the issue is that the person can't stop.
No.
And that
drug addiction, serotonin being flooded into the brain every time she goes to work. God, you're here early. Your shift doesn't start till 9. I know. It's 7:30. I know.
It's tough.
Oh, it's so good.
Real
this
tough.
movie is gonna be so good.
It's juicy.
It's so juicy. Put together the team right now. My God.
And then they have to kill the other therapist when the other therapist decides enough is enough. I'm going to tell. I have to by
my profession. Kill you. Oh my God, this movie is so good.
Heavy movie.
Holy shit. Who plays the other therapist? Gina Gershon.
This is a terrible cast.
You don't like Jennifer Lawrence, Gina Gershon, and Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga?
So bad.
Directed by Catherine Bigelow?
So shitty. I hate this.
Written by Miranda July? This movie is going to be insane.
Wild.
Yeah, dude. Requesting that when this film comes out in 3 years, we just get some
sort of
credit. Even a special thanks. I've always wanted to be in a special thanks.
That'd be fun.
Movie.
Right at the end.
I always wanted to be in that.
Dedicated to the memory of.
Yes. In loving memory, 1973, 2019. Seth Joseph Roman. It really always did kind of want to get that. That'd be real nice. I always watch that. I'm so fucking crazy. I always pause it just to see celebrities' names pop up. Like, oh, I wonder how they know each other. I'd love that. Thank you, Catherine.
You'll get that.
I'll get that.
One
I mean,
day.
you have to get that someday, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, come on. I guess if I lived here for 50 years, I guess that's the mark of how bad you did. If you could live in LA for 50 years and not appear in a special thanks with 300 other names at the end of some bad movie, you fucking blew it. You never got a special thanks in any movie. Really? Or you never were in a movie and you never got a special thanks in a movie. And your head shop's up nowhere? How did you do so bad? Did you actively try to do so bad? No, I wicked tried. Wow. You done fucked up. All right. Oh, yeah, dude. America Through the Eyes of Two American Americans. This is episode 704. Is that right?
Yeah.
Of our comedy podcast. Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you so much. You please come back for 705. Get tickets to see us live in Los Angeles, in Highland Park at the Lodge Room, Saturday night, 4:20. Get those tickets. There will be a morning for me of reflection, of sober reflection on my life. Spoke to you. I laid on a different couch right here and spoke to you on the phone. It will have been on that day 17 years prior.
On the Rasta couch?
I don't even remember. It's probably a couch before that. But I remember...
On 420.
On that day. So 17 years to the day. We'll be doing a show, but 17 years to the day, we were on the telephone.
And you stayed sober?
Yeah.
So your sober birthday is 420?
Yes. So we will be gathering together again. We'll recreate the phone call on the stage. I will be in the fetal position, weeping.
Talking about how you can't stop shaking.
I can't stop shaking. I will call you and be like, what? What do you want?
The fuck do you want?
The fuck do you want? I'm making music.
I got the shakes. I got the Alabama shakes.
recreate that.
Jonathan, please.
I'm janky over
You got to
here.
do a fucking podcast with me. I got this shakes.
I got that jank leg. Let's do something futuristic. So
Let's do something that hasn't been invented yet.
yeah, let's make it. Let's invent it. We'll call it podcasting. What does that mean? You'll find out. So, celebrate that Saturday, April 20th, the Lodge Room. Tickets on brown paper tickets. And then see us go to Qdoba and fucking stop by Oakland University, pay respects to Booger, go to Qdoba, get a fucking dope taco, plant-based taco, and then see us at the Magic Bag on Saturday night, June 22nd.
Go to the website, buy a T-shirt. Please go to our Patreon page.
Definitely.
Our Patreon page is where you can pledge to the show to keep the show commercial, advertising, and sponsor free. We also do this show as audio and video. You get access to all the videos. You get access to the archives of all the audio shows that aren't on iTunes. And it means an awful lot to us and
iTunes
is our
couldn't contain us.
live,
I guess is what I'm
our
thinking.
livelihood. And we thank you, all of you who pledge.
Can't thank you enough.
Please keep doing that, and please encourage others who listen to the show to do the same. Thank you for listening, and please tell a friend.
Yeah, and come back for 7:05. And be aware of boundaries, really, this week. Just of your boundaries. You know? Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.